video. So as you know, a recession is looming over the United States and really the entire world. Who know that Japan's economy crashing would cause ours to be very upset. So essentially, I am going to find out the best car, period. The best car. It's got to have requirements. Yes, it's got to be fast. I'm not doing my typical, it can be slow, but it has to be efficient. Everything. It has to be good across the board. It has to be under 15K, right? It has to be efficient. It has to be spacious. It has to be sporty. It has to be luxurious. Importantly, it has to be easy to drive. It can't be an alien spaceship. It has to be moddable. It has to be safe. And it has to be reliable. So, if you want something under 15K or something cheap, then you're definitely going to want a 1997 Toyota Tercel. If you want something really efficient, then you get an Aptera. 1,000 miles, not bad. If you want something really, really spacious, then you can always get a minivan. Plenty of space. If you want something sporty, get an LFA. Get an LFA. LFAs are perfect. They're lovely. Do you want something luxurious, to just be luxurying? Then get the LS. It's perfect. If you want something easy to drive, get a Toyota Camry. If you want something moddable, get a Miata. If you want something safe, get a Volvo. Probably not a new one because they're Chinese. I'll get into that later. I won't. And if you want something reliable, funny enough, you also get a 1997 Toyota Tercel. Very, very popular. Anyway, we need a car that wraps up all of these. Now, you may think, right, that I am going to say what I usually say, which is Prius. The answer is Prius. Why? It's under 15K, check. It's efficient, check. It's spacious, check. It's luxurious, check. It's easy to drive, check. It's moddable, check. It's safe, check. It's reliable, check. But sporty. The Prius can do all of those things wonderfully. The interior is great. It's a normal car. It's very easy to drive. There are so many mods out there for it. It's perfectly safe. It's one of the most reliable cars you can buy. It's a hatchback, which means you can fit groceries and more in it. It's a hybrid, for Christ's sakes, and they're always under 15K if you buy one more than 10 years old. But it's not sporty. It doesn't have that kick, right? Like the Aptera, right? It has that EV direct torque. You step on the pedal, you get the horns. You know what I mean? No, you may think that I'm going to say something like, oh, the Prius C or the Prius plug-in, the Prius Prime, it's perfect, it's sporty, it's everything. Yeah, well, it's definitely not under 15K if you're buying a Prime, because those are popular. The Prius C is too small. The Prius V is less efficient. So, what option do we have? The Prius plug-in. This is the best car. Period. Not the best car in any category. This is the best car you can buy. I don't care what situation you're in. This is it. So, why is the 2012 Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid the best car you can buy? We'll get into that later. First of all, you can get a fully spec'd out one for only $12,000. $12,000, fully spec'd out. That's right. A $12,000 car that is sporty. So what makes this car so much better than the regular Prius? I mean, let's look at the stats. So if it's selling for $12,000 now, it obviously meets our price requirement. This is how much they cost it brand new. So, right, that's just consumer rating. The plug-in's rated higher than the normal Prius. This one can get 94 gas mileage if you're driving it as a plug-in and plugging it in, or 51.49 if you're just driving it as a normal hybrid. You get 11 miles of range. Now, a lot of people don't like to think that 11 miles of range is a lot. It is plenty of enough. Let me tell you, I test drove one of these. I was riding my brakes down the hill, and guess what? I got an entire almost 0.9 miles of range back just from doing that. With it idling, whenever you're coasting, it gets power back. Whenever you're braking, it gets power back. That 11 miles more than doubles itself. This 11 miles is if you're just driving. You never brake, you never idle, your foot's on the gas, that's it. Yeah, ridiculous. And that's a lot of, like, I can get to my nearest convenience store and back with 11 miles. And 1 hour of charging with level 2, 3 hours of level 1. Imagine parking your EV, plugging it in, and you get just 11 miles of range for that, just for plugging it in for an hour. Or 3 hours if you get standard charging. That's a lot. 4 kilowatt hour battery pack. Again, this is lithium ion, not the nickel metal phosphate one that the other one uses. It discharges faster. Like, a lot of the limits of the normal Prius, it's slow, yada, yada, yada. That's not because of the motor. The motor's fine. The motor is adequately powered. It's because of the battery. It's not meant to discharge and recharge and discharge and recharge like that, right? A lot of times, it's just the battery limiting the motor on how much power it can take. 134 horsepower, 98. 32 more horsepower. Now, 32 more horsepower doesn't sound like a lot, but that's nearly a third more than the standard Prius. And with a Prius this light, it's amazing. It's great. It's just great. It's so fast. And because it's an EV, whenever you accelerate, it uses that EV force. So whenever you put the foot down on the pedal, you get that EV fastness. You know, where it goes, and you sit back in your seat. You get that acceleration with this Prius. You get the sporty EV-ness of it, because when you accelerate, you're getting EV. You're not just getting your sluggish regular motor with your even more sluggish battery. You're getting that quick EV system firing to your every response, and even when you're using the engine, you're getting that quick Nissan-like CVT transmission right there to give you all the power you need right then and there. It's perfectly safe. In fact, this is the rating for the 2012 Prius. This is actually the Prius plug-in. As you can see there, they were trying to make sure that it doesn't catch fire. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Adequate for head and neck. Not bad. I love how their highlighting thing is yellow. That's so great. Anyway, yeah, perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. I mean, look at it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You are 100% surviving that. It's perfectly safe. It can seat 5. It has all the space you ever needed to. For $12,000, that's amazing. So it's the normal Prius, except it's sporty. It adds something else to the list. And like I said, with a looming recession, you're going to want something cheap and something ultra efficient. 94 gas mileage is very, very, very good. Very good. It's very good. It's very good. I mean, modern cars don't get that. I mean, it's great. The modern hybrids don't get that. That's amazing gas mileage. It's the perfect car. You can't convince me. Let's look at this one. So, there was only 2 trim levels. You could either get the Prius plug-in with cloth seats and the screen, or you could get the Advanced. This is the Advanced, again, for $12,000. You can find them under $10,000 if you get the normal one and slightly used. So, you can see we have a silver line there, silver things over, silver door handles, and our charge plug-in cap over there. Your gas cap on the other side, funny enough. You can just see, and then that silver bar with the fog lights down there. So you can just see how it differs from the normal Prius slightly. You can see your plug-in hybrid system down there, your little cover, hybrid synergy drive system, your engine, standard Toyota Prius things. You can see your door, that lovely Toyota leather, automatic, not automatic, you know what I mean, like, not manual, electricity powered seats. Very nice. Your steering wheel with all the possible buttons and stuff to touch. That screen heads-up display, which is phenomenal. Again, this is one of the most easiest to drive cars on the planet. You have air conditioning. You have everything you want. It's perfect. It's the perfect car. You, of course, get amazing gas mileage, and you can see your EV range. It's perfect. Plus, you just fill it up with gas and drive. It's fine. There's nothing to lose here. And look at all that space in the back. You can fit anything in there. Dogs, pets, people, suitcases. Just look at it. Looks like someone's been having a little fun. But yeah, it's perfect. Right? It's spacious. The interior is nice. I mean, look at how much legroom you have back there. That's a lot. And we can see the seats aren't super put forward. They're actually put pretty comfortably forward. Yeah, you see that there? The Prius plug-in is a sportier, nicer version of the Prius. Toyota solved it. They figured out how to make a car less boring, more fun, without sacrificing gas mileage. So if you need to buy a car, right, and you don't want to buy a Tercel, an Aptera, a Sienna, for Christ's sakes, an LFA, an LS, a Camry, a Mazda, a Volvo, or another Tercel, All these cars can be in one amazing car. And it's just cheaper than the Prime. Just because any car with Prime as a logo on it, for some reason, costs more than 16 grand. It's impossible. It's a great dilemma. Even if it's more than 1,000 years old, it's fine. The Prius plug-in, it's perfect. I am telling you right now, go buy this. You can't go wrong, right? And also, this is $12,000. If your budget's $15,000, you can buy a new battery if you want to. You can buy a new infotainment system. It's perfect. It's perfect. It'll get you from A to B. It has 5 seats. It's perfect. So with that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And seriously, this is the best car. The best car. You get that EV sportiness and you get that Prius efficiency. Perfect.